It is truly important to honor the people in our community who do things that are honorable because they are examples for the rest of us.
Every community, if they're lucky, can point to one individual that's really changed the trajectory. And in Colorado Springs, we're lucky to not have one, but two individuals who've done exactly that, John and Janet Suthers. When John Suthers was first elected mayor, Colorado Springs was digging its way out of the Great Recession.
Our city needed his leadership and optimism to bring our city council and our county commissioners together to work for the greater good of Colorado Springs.
John knew that we needed to have a rebranding of the city. And Janet Suthers volunteered to run the initiative Colorado Springs Olympic City and raised over $1 million to tie Colorado Springs' image to the Olympic movement in Colorado Springs.
Obviously, that takes a lot of tenacity and optimism and curiosity to get something like that through.
There's two very strong people in that family. And I say that in awe.
Anyone that knows Janet knows that she's impossible to say no to. In fact, I remember her calling me one day and saying, "Jim, we need to fund a sign to welcome people to Olympic City, USA, and we need your bank to help fund that." And guess what? I said yes.
And they really built the brand of Olympic City, USA, and all the good things that come from that. I mean, they see people as champions.
One thing I know about John is he's a man of his word, and he understands before people will trust you with the big things, they need to be able to trust you with the little things.
When I met with him, he said, all I've heard about on the campaign trail is potholes and homelessness. He goes, I think I have a plan for potholes, but he goes, what are we going to do about homelessness? And he asked the question. I mean, he wanted to hear, he wanted an answer, and when he believed in it, they jumped in. They invested heavily in the least of our citizens by helping us get this homeless campus built.
They have wins, they've had losses. They take it up and learn in every way. What are we missing? And maybe we need to listen some more.
John and Janet Suthers have been role models for me and so many other people in this community as a way to really live their life to public service.
Both of them are very diligent. Both of them are very loyal. Both of them live like they have a checklist of values.
We had some horrible things happen in our community. They showed compassion, they showed care, you could tell they really felt the pain.
They feel everybody is important, and they lead with their hearts.
They live a life that looks like they're put on this earth for a special reason.
In my experience, whenever one of Janet's friends or someone that she knows is going through a hardship, she has a great capacity for understanding that and for hearing people and seeing people when they need to be.
They sacrifice their own personal time to serve others.
They're consistent. You can count on them.
I just hope people understand how valuable they are to our community.
And they don't really like accolades, but they really kind of deserve them.
The Illuminations Award is so appropriate for them.
It's something that for our community is very, very important.
I think they are a force for this city, even though John may no longer be the mayor. I don't think that they are going to put down those responsibilities at any time. I think that that is something that they'll always believe that is part of who they are.
They love this community. They've spent their whole lives here, and they have grown up giving more and more of themselves, and they did it as a couple.
We need to be looking beyond kind of today and tomorrow, but really what will our legacy be on our community? And I think he and Janet have really established that here in Colorado Springs.